Booker with it. 5 to shoot. Right side Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Lowry outside. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Robinson on the wing. Booker defending. Pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. And it's Phoenix's ball. Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Lowry against Paul. Tucker out to Lowry. Takes it inside. And that one good.
Always love Kyle Lowry's exposing a window of opportunity to get to the triple drive game. Understands angles and avenues to the cup.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Here's Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And finished off by Adebayo.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Johnson. 1:19 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Booker finds Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul for 3. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Butler passes to Adebayo. From downtown, that's good from Robinson on the assist by Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Paul against Lowry. The kick out to Paul. Tries the spin move. Outside Johnson. On target from range. Johnson's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Got it.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
Robinson against Booker. Pass to Aiden. Back to Booker. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. For 3, Bridges. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat up 4. And
fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post. It just brings the effort on every play.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. From deep.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender. Alter shots with your quickness and length. JB.
It's Adebayo, high post. Outside Tucker. Takes a 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. The Suns trailing. For 3, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. For three, Robinson hits the trifecta. Robinson's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Butler. Let's go with a 3. The Heat rebound. Adebayo. Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Johnson. Spins. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. I did a pretty good job.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to Johnson. The 3. Bridges misses. For Miami, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Butler's got space. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
2 minutes.
Paul passes to Ayton. Three-pointer off the mark. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The drive by Paul. And the bucket is good.
Boy, what a strong take on the and one. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now here's Lowry. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Lowry against Paul. From deep, Johnson. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
But Jimmy Butler is not a volume shooter. He makes every shot count. That time the delivery from deep.
Ball from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Outside Tucker. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Ball finds Bridges. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Robinson from behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's the one he wishes he could have back, especially.
Thanks very much, Allie.
26. The Suns. 18.
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Fast break, here come the Heat. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Well, Victor Oladipo is so dangerous. Eyes light up whenever he's running the floor.
Right side Payne. Craig passes to Payne. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Strus. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
On up the court. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Strus. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
Payne against Oladipo. Tries the spin move.
Miami foul. Markieff Morris. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And they'll get another chance. Shamet, no good. And here's Miami. 11 unanswered points for him. Pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Driving to the basket. Out to Oladipo. Morris sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
That's just quality recognition from Victor Oladipo in the pick and roll. This guy has no problem giving up the basketball.
Here's Shamet. Sends it home from three-point land.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Hero. Oladipo up top. Morris for 3. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fires from deep. The shot by Payne, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Payne against Oladipo. Hero for 3. Not going to go that time. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And the basket by Shamet.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Oladipo into the lane. It's Oladipo with the finish.
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Payne against Oladipo. Payne, pass to McGee. Back to Payne. There's the triple. Spins. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 8 points in the quarter. For Miami, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Pass to Hero. Launches it. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 19.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Outside Payne. Now Craig. Back to Payne. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Shamet. Crowder, the pass to Payne. Crowder goes in. Out to Craig. It's Shamet on the wing. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami out in front by 19 going in.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Heat. There's the drive. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's on target from the wing.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Butler with the ball. Out to Lowry. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And for the Suns, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Paul, shot is off.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Outside Paul. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Paul against Lowry. Now here's Robinson. Fires the 3. Miami, no good that time either. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Bridges. Butler with a steal. And there's the drive. And he makes it on the layup. And the Heat lead by 19. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul.
Lowry.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Now Butler. Out to Lowry. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Right side Butler. From deep three-point range. Tucker, no good. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Now here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo up top. Lowry left side. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And there's the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jimmy Butler.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 20.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So it's Miami now, coming off a Suns make. Lowry to pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. The fader. The Suns clear it. Now Paul. Outside Johnson. Pass to Booker. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. So it's the Heat winning this. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
take it away. Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Fires the 3. No good on the shot, and it's Miami the other way. Lowry passes to Tucker. Stolen by Collins. Here's Capella, and the layup's good off the glass.
Really heads up there. Played where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Young against Lowry. Outside Butler to the left side wing. Now here is Lowry. 5 to shoot. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Capella. And here's Atlanta. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. Young with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Young passes to Herter. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Tucker dishes to Lowry. And so Miami again turning it over. Searching for their first points of the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 4. Outside Collins. Atlanta gets it back. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Young against Lowry. Lets it go from deep. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Atlanta with the ball. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Young, here we go. Feeds to Collins. Rebounded by Tucker.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Young. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry has the open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Atlanta timeout.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? the DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Now here's Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Lowry gets it to go.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Collins setting the big for Young. Passes it to Capella. Shot to stop the run. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Got to talk on defense that left him all alone.
Lowry against Young. The drive by Lowry. Here's Tucker. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Drives to the hoop. Yep, that one goes.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Outside Butler. He dishes it to Tucker. Stolen by Collins. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 3.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly. Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
The pass to Robinson. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo the screen. And here's Lowry. Driving to the basket. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here is Young. To the inside. Herter goes back up. The kick out to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Now, here is Young, and there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Butler following the basket by Trae Young. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all three levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Here's Herter. Guarded by Robinson. Fires from deep. Herter, no good. For Miami, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. To the middle. A nice shot by Tucker.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Outside Lowry. Robinson for 3. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Young against Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler dishes to Tucker. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. His man has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Hunter. Young outside. Takes it inside. Takes it off the glass. That's now 8 points for Trae Young.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Three-pointer, Lowry, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So the clock. Thank you, David, and whoops.
19.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Bogdanovich. Luwawu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Okongwu in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Oladipo. Passes it to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 1.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. It's right on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. There's Gallinari with the 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, Hero. Out left to the wing. The kick out to Oladipo. Hero passes to Dedmon. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Now, here's Okongwu. Dedmon defending. Right against Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's the Heat on the break. Hero from long range. They get the rebound. Here's the pass to Strus. He kicks it to Dedmon. Here's Oladipo. And the shot is long.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Here's Hero. Now the dish to Morris. Lock at 6. From deep three-point range.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right against Morris. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. For the tie. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat leading by 3. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. And it's good. 2 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Young with the ball. 8 points for him. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Young's got 11 points.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
And stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. Young with the ball. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That puts them in the lead. Herter's got his second basket of the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
43 seconds left in the third. Young's shot is off.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Morris passes to Hero. Morris inside, defended by Young, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. In the corner, it's Hunter. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Robinson for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Hawks ahead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Collins. Heat knocking down the tray. Back to Capella. Dishes it to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry looking around. Robinson on the wing. Young against Lowry. Over Young. It's tipped. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's 6 points for Bam Adebayo. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Kicks to Hunter. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Robinson misses. The Hawks trail it. Young inside. Now recovering. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Out to the wing. Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist in this one.
Herter very comfortable taking that big shot.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Robinson. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And a big play. 1 3-pointer right on the heels of another. And again, we're tied. And how about this crowd right now? They are bananas.
And the basket by Lowry.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Pass to Herter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Young. Fires for 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Hunter. Butler kicks to Lowry. The pass to Tucker. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Miami trailing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Butler. Two points. That one goes. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Launches a 3. It's money from deep.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Young with the steal. And here we go. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Hunter on the wing. Young outside. From deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And they get it back. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making.
halves on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Now Atlanta starting five. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Herder. And it's blocked. Bridges against Hunter. To the right side. Ayton passes to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Hunter. Tries the spin move. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Booker.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Now here's Young. Outside Herder. Lets it go from the wing. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Herder.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Ayton with the defensive effort.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Ball timeout.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
That was your son's dancer's dancing.
Outside Herder. Back to Young. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Ball finds Johnson. The kick out to Paul. There's the screen by Johnson. Paul passes to Johnson. And Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says. Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Now here's Capella. Pass to Young. Over Paul. No good off the back of the rim. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Johnson. Shoots over Collins. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Herder. Young way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Paul passes to Johnson. Outside Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Outside Herder. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Young against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Herder into the lane, and he converts the layup.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herder does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Paul passes to Booker. Spins. Ayton with it. And now we've got an intentional foul.
John Collins. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. No good. And Booker puts up a deep 3. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Suns ahead, leading by...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Chasers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Hawks trailing.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Paul. Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Herder. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Hunter passes to Young. He takes it in. So they take the lead. Young's got 5 now. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Herder. Collins a screen. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. It's Booker on the wing. There's the 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Back to Young. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Herder. Drills it from deep. Herder's got his second bucket of the night.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Left side, Paul. Bridges outside. The kick out to Paul. Tries the spin move. Johnson with it. Picked up by Collins. Here's a 3 from Paul. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. Outside Hunter. Outside Young. It's Herder on the wing. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
From deep, Johnson.
Remaining in the first half.
Ayton finds Paul. Here he goes. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars. Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Outside Paul. Up top Booker. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young from long range. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Paul against Young. Lets it go. Bridges passes to Paul. And here's Ayton. All sorts of time. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Booker can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Young finds Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Paul against Young. Bridges outside. Will it go? Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Young. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Hawks on top, leading by 9. Appreciate it, Allie, and we'll be coming. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. Pass to Collins. Now Capella. Back to Collins. This one for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker fires from way outside. Here's Ayton. Now here's Booker. Paul with it. 5 points in the game. Inside. Here's Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Stolen by Payne. All by himself. Here's McGee. Left side Payne. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Outside Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. To the left wing. Spins. Here's Shamet, defended by Bogdanovich. Back to McGee. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The shot by Payne, no good. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Suns. Bogdanovich from long range. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Luau Cabarrot. sinks the tray. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Shamet. And the 3 off target. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right, the pass to Bogdanovich. It's right on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich into the lane, and that one drops for him. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Going inside. Pass to Shamet. Outside Craig. Back to Shamet. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Bogdanovich on the wing. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Outside Payne. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
And here's Wright. Picked up by Okongwu. Launches a 3. And it's Wright missing. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. The 3 from Craig. Okongwu with the rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Right, the pass to Bogdanovich. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 8 points here in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot by Payne, no good. Craig with a steal. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Hawks shooting at about 44% so far. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now Young, clock at 4. That one's wide left. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit. We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Capella, it's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 13.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Paul for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul against Young. Collins outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first
That's
foul.
his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Bridges on the wing to the paint and stolen by Herter. And now the Hawks on the break. And Young gets it to go.
Trae Young is so good in transition, just has a great feel to make an impact.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Young from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Booker. Outside Paul. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Young. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Booker. He buries it from 3.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Outside Young. From deep 3-point range. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. From the arc. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Pass to Hunter. It's tipped. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges against Hunter. Paul drives in. 2 points. That one goes. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
No coverage that time. And the Hawks lead by 10.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Booker can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Trae Young.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
He drops it from range.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Phoenix no good that time either. Up top Young. From deep 3-point range. It's off. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Miami. Outside Robinson, back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Lowry. And taken away by Paul. And the pass to Booker. There's the dish to Ayton. 2 on the clock. And Booker kicks to Johnson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here are the Heat now. Now Lowry. Here's Tucker. Misses the 3. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Lowry against Paul. Adebayo down low. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Tipped away. Butler with the steal. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Ayton, the pass to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. Butler on the wing.
Blocking foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Butler. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. Lowry against Paul. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation. Rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
Paul passes to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
That one goes in.
Well, attacking off the bounce has been the consistent part of Kyle Lowry's game. He's always had tremendous body control.
Paul fires from way outside. Ayton finds Paul. Booker outside.
2 minutes.
Tries the spin move. Robinson with the block. Outside Butler with the drive and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
The drive by Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Robinson kicks to Lowe. Outside for Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
No good from Booker. The Heat leading by 6. Butler feeling out a bit. Passes to Adebayo. The rebound by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, it's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
On the wing, Booker, guarded by Robinson. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the Suns miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adebayo off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bridges for 3. And the Suns miss again. Here is Lowry. Pass to Robinson. And here's Tucker. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charging.
It's a real life momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Ayton a screen. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges passes to Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. 6-point game. Outside for Lowry. And the Heat, another 3. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Outside for Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Paul with the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson passes to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Lowry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Booker the pass to Johnson.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Down low. Looking to end the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Suns trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Spins. Johnson dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And here's Tucker. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Johnson kicks to Booker. Paul, no one around him. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
34.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. Vincent is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Dedmon in its center. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Here's Hero. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Right wing. The kick out to Oladipo. The pass to Vincent. Dedmon trying to break free. The three-pointer, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Payne looking around. McGee finds Shamet. Now here's Payne. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Hero. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Miami called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns trail by 15. A 3-ball. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Hero. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Passes it to Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Heat lead by 15.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
McGee, the pass to Craig, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero from long range. Payne grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Fast break, here they come. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
From the arc. Payne can't hit. Miami leading by 17.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, Oladipo soars for the slam. That's pretty, guys.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Miami ball.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Vincent misses. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 19. Craig can't get it to go. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And he's good on the three ball. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
Oladipo becoming a major threat from distance. Nice.
The feed now to Crowder. Now the pass to Shamet. Will it go? And McGee kicks to Payne. A three-pointer is right on target. Payne's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Vincent. Craig defending. Now, Hero. 5 points in the game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Shamet. Off target from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Vincent. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. To the paint. Out to Morris. Jacks up a 3. Craig pulls it in. McGee up top. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. The forwards for them, Bridges and Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Johnson, a wide open look. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Booker kicks to Bridges. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. It's a 16-point game. A nice shot by Booker.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Passes it to Paul. Going inside. Johnson kicks to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Deflected by Lowry.
Kyle Lowry does so many things well on the basketball floor, but always, always the foundation of his game is that tenacity defensively.
Pass to Tucker. The 3. Rebound by the Suns. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is McGee. He kicks to Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Butler. Good D by Johnson. Suns trail by 13. Booker the pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Lowry. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. And they're on the break. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, Kyle Lowry with a little larceny to set up the bucket. Go ahead.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul looking around.
2 minutes remaining.
Poked away and stolen by Butler. Kicks to Tucker. The 3. Drills it from outside. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And they recover it. Johnson finds Booker. McGee in the high post. 5 to shoot. Ball against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
McGee dishes to Booker. Back to McGee. Knocked away.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Paul passes to Bridges. For the 3, it's Adebayo with the rebound. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. 22 is their biggest lead. Robinson against Booker. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Back to Tucker. From downtown. The shot missing. Paul with the ball. Booker outside. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll...
treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Now here's Young. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Herder can't hit. And here are the Heat. Lowry outside. 4-3. And he buries his first look.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
And Young, here we go. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Hunter for 3. Atlanta again missing. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one.
You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Trae Young.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Lowry against Young. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Lowry's got 5. You know, with Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Now here's Robinson. Outside Tucker. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Here's the 3. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, that's good.
I just love the ball.
The Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 so far. And Young, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. Outside Tucker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfish. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Butler. Outside Robinson. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Butler finds Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Young, trailing by 10. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's It's Capella with the jam.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Puts up a three. And the Heat, another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Young, and he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 9.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Down low. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge for Miami.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now here's Capella. Outside Herder. Back to Capella. Pass to Collins. Outside Hunter. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Here's Young after the basket by Miami. Collins controls the rebound and the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Into the lane. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
It's Herder on the wing. The 3 is up. And it's Miami with a rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And here's Adebayo. 6 points for him. Outside Tucker from behind the arc. That one no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. The shot no good. And Lowry with the defensive effort. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lowry, the pass to Butler. On the take. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella.
2 minutes.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Outside Hunter. Now here's Capella, hounded by Adebayo. 6 to shoot. He shoots it. Robinson with the block. Butler on the wing. Fires for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Young from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Young. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Lowry. He's got 10. Pass to Robinson from about 19. That one a little long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, you can tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Lowry against Young. Outside Butler. With the drive. And stolen by Herter. Pass to Collins. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Robinson. Back to Lowry. The leaner. And again, the Heat missing.
Well, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
And so it's Miami. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Martin in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Oladipo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Dedmon a screen. Out to Oladipo. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Oladipo finding his range now.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Knocked away. Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Driving in. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich drives. It's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Martin. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Fires in the triple.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Hero with it. Picked up by Gallinari. Here's Martin. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 12.
Well, intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Wright against Oladipo. And it's Wright missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Martin inside. He's against Gallinari. Martin a screen. Hero for three. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bogdanovich passes to Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. And the Heat going the other way now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Martin a screen. Hero outside. Lets the three fly. 5 to shoot. Here's Dedmon. Second shot opportunity.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. So he gets them both. Here's Young. 9 points in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And there's the drive. Atlanta again missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Hero. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Dedmon a screen. From deep. Hero no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Herter can't hit. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Hero. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Capella with a block. Hunter on the wing. With the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he doesn't lack for toughness. DeAndre Hunter inviting the contact.
A line change here for Miami. Free throw good. Hunter. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. There's the three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Robinson's got 6 points.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
And so it's Miami. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
The hustle from Clint Capella pays off there, just working hard to keep that play going.
Butler against Hunter. Right side, Robinson. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Here's Butler. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Young, here we go, banked it in off the glass.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Lowry outside. To the left side wing. Outside Butler. On the take. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Hawks ball.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Lowry against Young. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Herter can't hit. Miami has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Lowry to pass to Robinson. Robinson on the wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Smart move going to Lowry. A talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Young, the pass to Collins. The three-pointer off the mark. Miami has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Inside, Robinson finds Adebayo. Another shot outside for Butler. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Young, and a nice finish on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Young against Lowry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside Young. Drives to the hoop. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hunter against Butler. And that's an intentional foul.
DeAndre Hunter. That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
From deep.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Kyle Lowry.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Adebayo, that's good.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
Lowry with it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And it's the Hawks to start out. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
No good from Booker.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Young drives in. Here's Capella. Pass to Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Stolen. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Herter's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. Ball outside. Into the lane and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hunter on the wing. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Atlanta now. 11 unanswered points for him. Fires the 3. Young, no good. Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Booker the pass to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Johnson, a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Young. But Trey, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Herter. 6 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bridges left side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Young. There's the dish to Capella. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Paul against Young. Capella sends a screen for Young. Outside Collins. Here's Herter. No good again that time. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now Young, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Screen by Capella. Bounce pass Young. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Herter from 17 feet out. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Paul against Young. The shot's good from Paul.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Young outside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like
The previous play is under review.
the question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Booker with no one around. Wide open shot is on the money. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Back to Young from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 7 points.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Paul passes to Bridges. And the 3 off target. Atlanta leading by 5. And there's the pass to Herter. Over to the left wing. Capella kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
On the wing, Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Young against Paul. Booker outside. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Herter. Defended by Booker. Collins against Johnson. This is it to Capella. Here's Hunter. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead. Young against Paul. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. For 3. They swipe it. Here we go, one-on-one. Young for 3. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 10.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Booker with a deep three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. And Paul launches it from deep, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks. Here's Paul, and it's good for two.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Collins wide open, he fires. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Paul outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter. Young taking his time here. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
From deep. No good on that one. And so it's Atlanta holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from... Okay, David, much appreciated. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee, Jay Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right, looking around. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. And the Hawks lead by 19.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Crowder from outside. McGee, the pass to Crowder. Takes the three. Rebound, Atlanta.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Luau. Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, Crowder with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. Craig pulls it in. Suns trail by 19. Outside Crowder. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. The kick out to Crowder. From downtown. Connects from three-point range. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
And This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. Launches it. Craig pulls it in.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Payne. McGee dishes to Payne. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Shamet the pass to McGee. Now here's Craig.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A three, 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. Right outside. Molinari passes to Okongwu. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Shamet.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Right from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
He takes it in. Here's Luwawu. No good that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. Now Shamet. Three-pointer, Crowder. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Luwawu. Basket counts. Luwawu's got his first basket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Shamet on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young from deep three-point range. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. It's picked off. Here's Herter from deep. And so it's Atlanta feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. Young with the ball. Feeds to Capella. Off target at the rim. Suns trail by 15. Booker fires from way outside. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Young finds Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Collins. Young in the corner. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bridges right side. Here's Booker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 7 points for Devin Booker. Now, here is Young. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Paul. Fires the three. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young way outside. Again, Young missing.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
For three, Booker. Collins grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Herter passes to Capella. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 16. Tries the spin move. For three, Booker. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young way outside. That shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul kicks to Booker. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Kicks it out to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 16. Young outside. Lays it up off the glass.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Johnson can't hit. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Oh, yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
Suns trail by 16. On the wing, Booker. For 3, Bridges. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Young drives in, and yes, it's good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
To the wing on the left, beyond the arc, drains the 3-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Ayton finds Paul. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Young. From deep 3-point range, no good there.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up.